Good morning, Vinyl Community. It's me, JC. Happy Saturday. Down here spinning this Aerosmith Jimmy Page album, which sounds absolutely incredible. If you can pick this up, I totally recommend it. But I'm here to do vinyl finds. Bunch of upgrades this week. A lot of people ask me, like, don't you have everything you want? And I am close, but a lot of times I look for better copies with hype stickers, things like that. So I do have a bunch of upgrades in here and some really cool vinyl finds, including some finds from a thrift store. But first, shout out to Anthony, the gambler. My God, this man is the GOAT. He is such a great dude, and he goes thrifting and finds so much shit. I mean, like, I thought I found a lot of stuff thrifting. Anthony kills it. And Anthony found some Tom Waits CDs. Bone Machine, one of my favorite Tom Waits albums. Frank's Wild Years, and The Black Rider. Anthony, thank you so much. I have every Tom Waits on vinyl except for one, and I am trying to get all the Tom Waits on CD. So thank you, sir. You are a amazing human, and I appreciate it. You have an awesome channel. So if you're not subscribed to Anthony, go check it out, man. That guy's vinyl finds are insane. Okay, so let's start with the first upgrade, Boston band Permanent Vacation from Aerosmith with the beautiful hype. You know, I do love this album. I love Pump more. So I think sometimes I don't spin this because when I'm looking for later day Aerosmith, I go to Pump. But this album is amazing. I'm not a big fan of the song Ragdoll, I'll be completely honest with you. But songs like Samurai, the Beatles cover, a lot of great tracks on this. So if you've dismissed Aerosmith, that might be a good idea to check out Permanent Vacation. Definitely got some good songs on it. Next, I got this from Roger at Perch Street Records, the Winger box set. And let me tell you that I am not a huge Winger fan, but I'm more of a Winger fan now than I was in the 80s. And the 80s, I kind of knew the hits. I, had the albums on cassettes, but I wasn't a huge fan. But later in my life, I really grew to appreciate them, and especially with this album, Pull, which is just a fantastic hard rock album. Now, I have originals of the first two, and then like a music on vinyl press of Pull. The box set is incredible. It sounds awesome. The cover art is amazing. Like, I compared the cover art to the originals. It's bright, it's high resolution, and it sounds incredible. I was just spinning this box set, and I compared it to the originals, and I can't really, tell a huge difference, because I always thought the originals sounded amazing. These sound just as good. So if you don't have originals of that Winger box set, I would go get that. And it does come with a Rarities album, which is cool too. So got that from Roger. Oh yeah, and it comes with a book with lots of cool photos and magazine covers and all that kind of cool stuff. So definitely recommend it. I think the box set's pretty cheap. You can get it on Amazon. Very expensive. Next, Guns N' Roses, November Rain, 12-inch single. This also includes the B-sides of Sweet Child of Mine and Patience. So yeah, I have a lot of 12-inch singles from Guns N' Roses. They were just very prolific with those 12-inch singles. All right, here's a monster, guys. A couple monsters coming up. One, white label promo with the hype of Garage Days. Also included the press photograph with Jason, the new kid, as they called him back then. Jason Newsted. Very, very cool. As you can imagine, sounds incredible. I had an OG copy of this. Upgraded to this one with the hype. The OG originally sounded great. This one sounds just as good. So very, very excited to upgrade that copy. Next is upgraded my Private Dancer by Tina Turner with two hypes. The Grammy hype, and then this big, beautiful hype that says, "Let's stay together. What's love got to do with it? Better be good to me. I might have been a queen." And then Private Dancer. Man, this album had so many hits on it. Was a monster album in the 80s. For those kids that weren't alive in the 80s, that album was huge. Okay, next, here is my next monster find. Upgraded my Anthrax Among the Living. This is a gold stamp promo. My copy just had some ring wear, but I'd had that copy for decades and it sounded amazing, so I just kept it and I upgraded. It's a gold stamp promo. Sounds absolutely incredible. Anthrax Among the Living. Okay, here's 2 thrift store finds. One is Contraband. This was a supergroup with members of LA Guns, Shark Island, Vixen, Rat. Yeah, it just one album. It's okay. I don't absolutely love it, to be honest with you. It's a little bit more mainstream rock than hard rock. But still cool to have in my collection, especially for a thrift store find. And then lastly, Ludachrist. This is like a crossover thrash album, much in the vein of DRI. There's actually one song, Green Eggs and Ham, which is like a hybrid of hardcore and thrash and some hip-hop elements. I don't know. But the rest is more along the lines of DRI. Very, very cool. Glad to add it to my collection when I'm in that crossover mood. All right, guys, what have you found lately? Put it down in the comments below or, make a video. All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon.